from fifth unit, and you are going to learn the three models, how it works with the help of the mobile banking, and what are the work of it in detail. So first, in the last class, we have just discussed about how the mobile bankings and the e-bankings took place. Now we are having the different models with us, so we will learn one by one slowly. Yeah. Yes. So here it is just taking the time for loading the classes. Now, what do you mean by mobile banking business model? A mobile banking is nothing but doing all the banking transactions with the help of our mobile, like transferring the amount or depositing the amount or issuing the statement, bank statement. All these things will come under this thing. Now, for our banking, what are the business? See, mobile banking is a business. What are the models are there? First, we will learn how. What does it mean? A wide spectrum of mobile or branchless banking models is evolving. However, no matter what business model, if mobile banking is being used to attract low-income populations in often rural locations, the business models will depend on banking agent. So what are those banking agents? The retailer and the postal outlets and the process of financial transactions on behalf of telecommunications are banks. Telcos is nothing but telecommunication. In the short form, I have just mentioned that. So if you see this picture, so you can able to understand how the business model classification is driven away are taking place. So here in this, how the investment is taking, this is the blue color, free and commission income, how it is taking place. Now domestic exposure, which is in the orange color. Now this is a trading asset, which is in the red color, which is here you can see. Now customers funding, light green color. Customer internet banking, slide look, risk weight assets, totally green. So these are the things. What does it mean? It is nothing but 0.1246 8 and 1. So what is happening? So all this is the work of it is taking place from one person to another person, how it is now. The banking agent is an important part of the mobile banking business model, since customer care, service quality, and cash management will depend on them. So we were just talking about the banking agents. So who are those? So they are the people who are taking care, like customer care for the bankers or for the customers. And service quality, what sort of service are needed, that should have to be provided in the quality way. And cash management, how the management of the cash is taking place. And not only that, many other things like issuing of the checkbook, passbook, issuing of the statement, bank statements, mini statement, overdraft, loan, mobile billing, or internet or online billing payments. All those things will be. These are the things will come under the banking agents. Now, many telecommunications will work through their local airtime resellers. See, airtime here is nothing but like in different countries we are having different timing. From India to Dubai, Saudi, it takes 2.5 hours. The time difference is there. If I take about India and Maldives or Pakistan, it takes half an hour time slides is there differences. Like that, if I take about to Dubai, it takes a one and a half hour, nearly to 2 hours. So if I talk about the America, from India to America, it's taking almost England. If I talk about England, 6 hours, 5.6 to 6.6 hours it is taking place. So these are the time changes there. So here also, according to the airtime, the resellers is taking. However, banks in Colombia, Brazil, Peru, and other markets use pharmacies, bakeries, etc. for their telecom. Now, what is here? Next one, the next slide, just you will see. Yeah. So what's happening here? Yeah, here. So these models differ primarily on the questions that who will establish the relationship towards the account opening or the account closing or deposit taking or deposit giving or lending the money or borrowing the money, etc. All these things will come to the end customer, to the bank or the non-bank telecommunication company, that is nothing but telephone. Now, we are having the models. Models in the mobile banking business models, we are having three categories. One is a bank focus model, bank led, and non-bank led. These are the three models. Here also, models of branches banking can be classified into three categories. As I was saying, bank focused, bank led, non-bank led. So these are the three models I can say where we are having the in the mobile banking business model. So these are the business model of the mobile banking. Three. So we will learn in depth about these three things. First one, bank focus. What does it mean and what is the work and how it takes place? The bank focus model emerges when a traditional bank uses non-traditional low-cost delivery channels to provide banking services to its existing customers. So what does it mean here? That means when a traditional bank uses non-traditional low-cost delivery channels to provide banking services to its existing customers, then it is known as bank focus. Or in this model, that is in the bank focus, what is happening in this model? That the technology. I just see the space. Yeah, is infrastructure of a mobile operator. Retailer is used to provide some basic banking services like balance inquiry, account to account, fund transfer, payments for goods, service at merchant outlets using bank accounts through ATM, debit card, phone, SMS, and so on. Especially categories issues is Infogil in 2007 has been taking place. Now, so what does it mean here? It means that in many banks, what is happening uh, that the bank focus here. If I see here, yeah, yes. So in many banks, this model is used to emerge the traditional bank uses non-traditional low-cost delivery channels, as I was saying. So this is totally one best example is the ATM machine, auto teller machine. I mean automatic teller machine. The existing customers, what they will do, they will come for to take the deposits what they have deposited in the bank. They want to take it back. So it is consuming more time and efforts and using more wastage of money and efforts. So the bank people have taken out one thing, that is one model, that is a bank focused. They focus that the customers are most of the customers are coming to take the amount. So they had installed the ATM machine outside of the bank. So these customers who are coming to the bank has been reduced. So what does it mean? It means that the customers of the bank has been save the time. Whenever, for example, the timing of the bank is from 10:30. That means 10:30 to 4 o'clock or 4:30. So in this time only they have to go and take. Again, the banks have kept some norms that the deposit, I mean the withdrawal people should have to come from 10:30 to 2 p.m. After that, no more withdrawing money from the bank. After that, they will go for the other things. So like that, the customers who want to withdraw their money, it has become a problem for them. So, and even though the bankers are also facing the problems that so many customers are coming and making, that means a wastage of time, money, and efforts. So they had taken out, they have focused on one bank model, that is called ATM machine. And this ATM machine has been utilized in a proper way that the customers who are going, they can take outside of the house, nearby their houses or colonies or streets or area or the corner of the lane. So everything, the peoples are getting the ATMs machines, the peoples are going and withdrawing the money whenever they want, so that the bankers and the customers both are in the win-win situation. So these are the things where we are going to take place. Now, what do you mean by second one? This is a bank-led model. The bank-led model offers a distinct alternative to conventional branches-based banking in that customers conduct financial transactions at a whole range of retail employees. And according to the Ratha, Sanket and Vijay Lakshmi 2009, the bank-led model offers a distinct alternative to conventional branch-based banking in that customer conducts financial transaction a whole range of retail agents all through a mobile phone instead of that bank branches or through bank employee. So whatever the things are taking place, so bank led is it. Now we have just come on the mobile focused model. Now we are going to the mobile led. So how does it mean? What does it mean? What is the main purpose of this? See, this model offers financial services beyond the conventional branch based banking with the bank as the main driver of the service, may be completely handled by the banks themselves or through partnering with non-banks like telecommunications, corporate retail outlets, agents, networks manager, etc. The customer account relationship and the account management remains primarily with the bank. Partnering with the non-banks can help in outreach. So one of the example is the State Bank. SBI appointed EcoSpire Foundation as a business correspondent, and Eco India Financial Services Private Limited provides a technological support to the customers. So this is nothing but the bank is leading to its customer. Now this model, that means the bank lead model, this is the second model where we are focusing. The second model or the bank led model promises the potential to substantially increases the financial services outreach by using by a different delivery channels like retailers, mobile phones, and a different trade partner like telecommunications chain store, having experience and target market distinct from traditional banks and may be significantly cheaper than the bank-based alternatives. Now, if you see here in this focus, you can able to understand. See, this is the bank-led model. What is happening here? The cost info is taking place, the accessibility and availability. The people are able to access it, and availability should be there. Now, next one is network channel efficiency. The network channel should be in the effective way, I mean efficiency way, and the availability should be there. And account and transaction management will be, it needs some time, that means time efficiency should be there. So what is happening here? The bank, blue color is a bank and the red color is a mobile network operator, MNO, and this green color, it is nothing but the independent UNO agent. So what is happening? With the help of bank leads, we are going with the mobile network operator. So by seeing and sitting at home, the peoples in the this generation, current generations, they are saving their time, money and efforts without going to the bank, by sitting at home or by sitting at their office work or any other part of the country or within the country or outside of the country also, they can do their transactions, giving and taking of the money or transactions can take place properly. So this is the second model where the bank is leading to its customers. Next, the bank led model may be implemented by either using correspondent arrangements or by creating a partnership between bank and telecommunications and non-bank. In this model, the customers account relationship rests with the bank. That means here, if I show you the mobile money regulatory model, that means how it is taking place in the Nigeria, Uganda, Kenya, Rwanda, Tanzania, Liberia, India, Mexico, Colombia. So these are the things how the mobile money is regulated from one country to another country with the help of telecommunications. Once after having a group of telecommunications, this mobile banking is helping to do the business models or the transactions from one country to the another country, from one country customers to the another country customers, which has become a global business. Next. Now, once again, this model is therefore prone to agent-related risks. These agent-related risks can, however, be mitigated by making banks fully liable for actions of their agents and by giving regulators power to review agents' record of banks-related transactions. So, here we have to be very careful that these things are taking place, that this model, that means in this bank led model, what is happening here? The customers are making the funds and they are utilizing in a proper way. That means the customers by sitting at home, they can deliver the transactions or the amount, or they are giving the permission to their banks to provide it and to lead it, so that the customers are able to take care and it is focusing on them. So what is happening here? It is nothing but the transactions are taking place in a proper way, and this leads to a risk. Now we'll go for the third model, that is the bank non-bank led model. So what is happening here? It is nothing but this. In this model, customers do not deal with the bank, nor to they maintain a bank account. Instead, a customers deal with the non-banking firms, either a mobile network or a mobile operator or prepaid card issuer, and retail agents serve as the point of customers agent. Now, once again, here in non-bank led, what is happening? The bank does not come into the picture, because the except possible, that means the safekeeper of this surplus funds will be the telecommunications peoples, and the non-bank example performs all the functions, because they don't want to take the risks. The banks don't want to take the risks. All the risks has been taking place by the telecommunications companies only, where they are going to perform their role. So in this, what is happening further, the non-banks are not much regulated in areas of transparent documents and records keeping. That means what is happening here? Uh, that documents will not be in a proper way. So what is happening here? Just a minute here. Yeah. Yes. So the non-banks are not much regulated in areas of transparent documents and record keeping, which in a prerequisite for a safe financial system. So they want customers and they doesn't have it. So what is the difference between the bank focus model and bank led model? So here if you see the bank focus model with the ATM machines, whereas the bank led model, it is taking to the conventional branch and the customer conducts the financial transaction, the whole range of the employees. So this is the main term of the today's models. I hope students you have understand the concept. Please mention your roll numbers in the comment box.